Hey, crafty besties. It's your crafty bestie, Tabitha. And I pulled out some more stuff for this book that we're making on a budget. So last time we covered the book with our paper, our contact paper, and added some bling. I added some stickers that I had, and I ended up tearing that page. But I thought I would leave that because I just thought that was pretty. We'll find something to decorate around with that. And I found that picture in a children's book. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. Because all the books that I use for crafting are books that I find in thrift shops that people are going to throw away anyway. I like that pocket right there. But there's lots of really good pictures in these books that will match the colors of papers that I put in here. And I'm going to take this page and this page. I haven't decided if I'm going to use this picture, which I love that girl blowing that dandelion, or this picture and just fussy cut around the bird because I really love that blue bird. But I can't decide. I might just copy it. I might do that. Like, here's some farm pictures. I used part of the water from that, something else. And here's a little girl with some puppies. I thought that looked like a good, like, tuck place. So, see, I mean, it doesn't have to be expensive. It really doesn't have to be expensive to make a journal. A lot of people are like, oh, but if you've got to do this and you have to have that equipment and that equipment. No, you don't. You just have to have a really good imagination. And that, I think, is where we get in trouble. Is we pin it down into one thing that we think it must be. And here's some really pretty pictures. I'm going to just like adjust my camera just a little bit. Bear with me. I'm going to pull it down just a hair. Try to get that better in the frame. So, you are limited, honestly, by your imagination. That's all I want to say. Because, like, that just looks like a good corner tuck for one of those pages in there. And I love things from the Middle East and, like, people riding animals and angels coming and taking a nap. I really resonate with naps, even though that's a Bible story of, that's the account of Abraham and God giving him a dream. But he's taking a nap, and I really like naps. And I'm so fascinated by things in Israel and Egypt and nature and all the cool stuff. Here's another, like, you could use that as a part of a tag or a collage for water. You could use this for a farm scene. It just, like I said, limited only by your imagination. I really like this page. And I don't know. I might find something fun to cover this up with, but that is like the perfect size, but it might be better in the very back, which I haven't gotten to really. And we could do that back here, you know, because we also have that back page. I think let's do that. Let's make this the back page. And again, you use whatever kind of sticky, downy stuff that you want to use. Whatever kind of, if you have a glue stick, if you have our glitter glue. I'm using Aleene's Tacky Glue because that is what I have on my desk right now. And I don't mind if the pages pucker a little, because that's not going to bother me with this journal, because I'm making it for absolute fun. And if you're not having joy in what you're doing, then don't do that. Do something else. Enjoy your hobbies, please. I'm going to take my bone folder and just rub it and make sure I got a good stick. I love this. This is probably something that I would get one, but if you don't have a bone folder, you don't have to have a bone folder. You can use a wooden ruler. You can use a metal ruler. You can use your scissors, like the handle of your scissors. You can use your hand. But I'm not real consistent with my hand, and sometimes my fingers really hurt after work. So I was going to show you what I had done, because I told you I was going to do more in the pages. So we made that first page pocket, and yes, when I painted it, I got all enthralled in what I was doing, and I laid this over and they stuck together, and then I tore it. But that's okay, because we can cover it up with something else, or we can just leave that, because I think that looks kind of cool right there, and we can add stuff to it. But we can definitely cover this up with some paper. But this, I thought, looked like a really cool tuck spot that we could just use right here. So we're going to do that. I mean, that's how easy this is, journaling, with just a little bit of glue and a little bit of paint. And the paint that I got, that I'm using, I did get it off Amazon, but it was all less than $1 for, you know, one of these. I think they sell them at Walmart for like 50 cents to $1, and at the Dollar Tree now they're like $1.25. So, you know, look around. Sometimes when people know you craft, they give you what's left over when they are trying to clean up their space. I'm just going to glue that down. Look, we have a little journaling card that's handy right here. This was an envelope, and this I painted the back of. Why? Because I had it. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, and sometimes when I don't know what to do, this is a butter box. You know, the kind of boxes that butter come in, and they're folded and they hold the butter sticks. And so what I did with this, I love this shimmer, is I just glued all different pieces of all different kind of book pages, and then I started putting watercolor shimmer on it. So let's cut a tag. I'm just eyeballing things. We're not going to make this fancy. This is going to be Tabby's having a good time. We're going to play in the stuff journal. Make a tag right there. Now look. There's this. Now, what are we going to do with that? I don't know yet. But I know that we could put some pink tissue on the bottom. What do we want to use for a focal point? We got flowers on the front. Maybe we'll use this as a focal point. So maybe we would put some of this tissue just behind it. Oh yeah. And make a little cluster. I can't tear straight, so we're just going to cut some of this. This came in my package that I got yesterday. If you didn't see yesterday's, not yesterday, because I'm going to put this out on Saturday. So Wednesday's video was an unboxing of Journal Junk Box. So if you didn't see that, go back and take a peek at it, because that was pretty fun. But this was just a piece of the packaging. And we're going to make a collage out of this. And I'm not throwing this away. Don't get excited. I'm just setting it to the side. And I've got some lace here that somebody gifted me. And I think that would be pretty at the bottom or on the side. Or maybe use that as a pull. That's what I'll do. I'll use that at the top as just a pull. I'm just going to glue it. I'm not going to even fold it over. I'm just going to glue it to the top. So, I hope you all have had a great week. I've had a really good week. Still in customer service. Still hold my breath every time I answer the phone. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I think I'm going to get this glue out because this is the mystery glue and I need to really use it up before it completely solidifies on me. So, I'm going to do this. Maybe I'm going to trim that down a little more. I don't really want all that much outside of these flowers. But I want it to be pretty. And no, I couldn't cut a straight circle if my life depended on it. A straight circle. A round circle. And so, what else? Could still put some of this around the bottom. I think that would look pretty at the bottom. I like it better that way. Yeah, let's do that. So I know that this mystery glue is a combination of Sobo glue, Elmer's glue, and random other PVA glues. I'm not exactly sure what all the glues are or were that were in that, but I mixed them all together because I couldn't with all the 500 little bottles that were laying around. So I'm going to put some glue down to glue the tissue down. And for you crafters who are really cool and can craft without getting glue all over yourself, you have my respect. I can't. I just got to get glue all over me, and that's just what soap's for, I guess, is washing it off. So, yeah. So this week has been a fun week. I have been learning new things, and I'm learning about myself too. And I've learned that my positivity and my affirmations are just as important for other people as they are for me. Don't mind me, I'm just going to take the sticker off. And sometimes I have to take the sticky back off some of these older stickers with this pokey tool. And sometimes it works good and sometimes it doesn't. And don't judge me. Or tell me a better way in the comments. Because I can't get the stickers, the old ones, to come apart. And some of these stickers are, I inherited them with the glue stash that I have. And sometimes I end up messing them up. But they're really pretty. I could just glue them down with the glue. Let's just glue them. It'll be alright. We just glue it down. I already have the glue out anyway. What am I worried about, y'all? Why worry so much, children? So tell me in the comments what you worry about too much, because I worry about everything too much. But But you know what? It's okay if you can laugh at yourself. I like that. And that's going to go really good with this in there. And we're going to need something for the back. Huzzah. Why, look. It's some coffee dyed paper. If y'all want to know a new cool way to coffee dye some paper, and you don't want to have to worry about getting it all over everything and having to stand in front of your oven and, you know all the things we do. I'm going to try to trace this. And then I'm going to put glue inside the lines. And then she said, I love you, Rhonda Winstead. And then she said, Rhonda without a H. I really love to watch all the YouTube channels. And Aurora Coffee and Crafting with Rory, she did a live on Saturday where she took a couple different people's methods of coffee dyeing and put them together, and she irons the paper so you don't have to stand in front of the oven. So I'm just saying, go check out my girl Rory at Coffee and Crafting with Rory. Alright, I'm about to use the finger tool because this glue. Yes, I was a really good finger painter. If you ever have questioned such things in your life as, I wonder if Tabitha was a good finger painter in kindergarten. I was the queen of finger paint. But I was never the queen of cut a straight line or make a round circle. Those were not my good skills. So now that I've got that glued together on this beautiful hand dyed, I did coffee dye this paper. This was a piece of yellow coffee paper, and I wanted to know what would it look like if I coffee dyed it. And now we know that's what it looks like. And see, I like it when it bubbles up in the back. That's why I use wet glue on these tags. But I think I'm changing my mind. I think I am going to glue that down in the back. And I'm going to use Aleene's Tacky Glue because I know it will hold the lace down. So guys, comment below. Tell me how to get the sticker backs off these stickers that are so old without ruining the sticker, without actually having to glue it down. Tell me if you like my tag. Tell me what you think about me using children's books. Tell me what you had for dinner. I don't care, but I love that tag. I like how that turned out. It needs more, but I don't know more what. Maybe it just needs to be journaled on. Sometimes I feel like they're real empty when I haven't journaled on them. So right this second, we're going to find something to put right there. And I have the perfect book for finding something fun to put there. Because I love me some little monkeys. Love the monkeys. That's what I'll do. I'm going to take this page. And I'm just going to rough tear around Curious George. And we're just going to put him on these pages. That'd be fun. Did y'all ever like Curious George when you were growing up? See, I initially bought this book for my George, but he's not going to read children's books. And I told him, since I bought it at a thrift store, I was going to tear it up. And he said, okay. He pretty much lets me do whatever I want to. And I pretty much just tear up paper and glue it to other paper, so I don't guess he's got too much to worry about as far as me doing what I want to do. So I think that one's got good there. This might go good. Let's see. I'm just going to tear around it. I'm not going to really fussy tear it to death. Maybe. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's mine, and it's something I'm doing for fun because I can. And you know, there's a lot to be said for having the freedom to just create however you want, because it's not wrong. This, if I put this here because I want to do it that way, it's not wrong. But I think I want to do this here. Just kind of tuck it around, because I really do want to cover that hole. And that looks like something that George would cover up. And then we'll just, yeah, we'll find a way to add these other two. So y'all tell me, give me some suggestions about flip downs or extra journal space. Because maybe, you know, I have children in my life, and they think they're so cool when they have adult-like things. Maybe that's better. That's it right there. Y'all, that's it right there. Do you see what I'm seeing? Can you see this? That's it. And then I'll just put this one over here. And I'll make it into like a belly band. We'll have the tag, but then we'll have something else we can stick back here. Don't know what that's going to be yet. Don't matter. And we'll make this one a little tuck place. Sorry, I get too excited. But yeah, I have kids in my life who think they're kind of a big deal. My nieces and nephews. Well, they're my niece's children, so they're my great nieces and nephews, but I love them so much, and I try to make things that will entertain them too. Because I may not have $1 million, but I got 1,000,000 tons of love in my heart for those kids. And I like to see them smile. And my favorite noise in the world is children laughing. Tell me in the comments what your favorite noise is, because that's always fun. Okay. That's what we closed. So we're just going to do the sides and have it like a belly band. Then we'll come back. We can make this into like a bookmarker. Oh, we have these bookmarks that are naked. And we can just put one in there for whoever ends up with this journal to create on. Oh, y'all, I'm so sleepy. It's been a long week, but it's been a good week. I've been training to do something different at work, and I'm always trying to learn new things when I can. And so I'm tired, but I'm happy. And I like it. I think though I want this on here too, just because I do. Because I think it's pretty. Not try to do too much with it. Just put it there because there has to be a better way to get these stickers apart. This one's going to come apart, I think. When you first get stickers and they're new and fresh, they peel apart pretty easy. When they have been around a while, they don't always peel apart so good. I don't know, maybe I don't have enough glue on my hands. Maybe I have too much glue on my hands. Too much glue on my hands. I got too much glue on my hands. Alright. This is about to get me on my nerves. I don't know why that gotta all be like this today. I wish I had some fingernails. Take off my glasses and see if I can see where I'm missing it. I have reached an age where sometimes I can see better with them off. Success! Woohoo! Thanks for cheering for me, guys. I appreciate it. Lord, have mercy. I'm not going to let that sticker win for sure. Okay. Now put my glasses back on. We can put this sticker on there. Right where I wanted it. Oh, no. I'll end up having to glue it down anyway, huh? Oh well. It is what it is. It's going to lay where it lays. Okay, right here. And I'm going to put another one in there just for extras. I might go back and decorate another one and stick in there. Or I might leave it blank just for their creativity. And when that dries, I'll stick it in there. But if I stick it in there now, we're going to have another mess to cover. And I don't feel like that today. Oh, goodness. And here's what I encourage you to do. Find joy every day. Yeah, I'm trying to keep this dedicated to using stuff that I got at the Dollar Tree, or I inherited, or I know for sure that I paid less than $1 for it. That's what I'm trying to do in this journal. So I'm going to show you what I've done. I've kind of prepped some of the pages, like decorated them, just by painting them different colors. Because you're like, oh, okay, well, you know. And then we have pockets here. And we have a pocket here. So we'll make some tags. And we have this to decorate. And then we have pockets and another pocket to get painted shut. Probably. Because I get impatient. I do get impatient. Pocket. Pocket. Pocket, a little bit of a pocket. And I did this with my brayer. I just put some paint down and I just rolled on it with my brayer. Oh, I've been on here too long. I know y'all are tired of watching. I just put blue on here, but I'll show y'all how I did kind of the marbled effect on this one. We'll just do that real fast. It might not look marbled on this, but we're going to mix some colors. We're going to put some yellow. We're going to do it like you would do a jelly print. Put some yellow. We're going to put some... Well, I didn't mean to do it on this page, but this is what that must be what's supposed to be. Because it's what's happening. So all the different colors. Take your brayer and just gently roll it back and forth on the page. And that adds interest to your paper. And we're not going to do this side, are we? No, because it'll be too matchy-matchy. So I'm going to take this paper bag that I have over here that I've done this on for other things, and I just roll my brayer on it to kind of clean my brayer off, and it makes interesting things on the paper, like this one. This was like a mix of, I was just using it as kind of a wipe off place. So you kind of get interesting patterns that you can use for collages and whatnot. That's a pocket right here. That's going to end up, if I don't put some paper in it or something. Let's put this cut off piece of, look, let's take off these. There's these vegetables that were on that piece of fabric. And I cut it. Just going to try to prop it up that way. And we'll let that dry. And I'll see you guys next Saturday. Don't forget, you matter. You are important. And you are enough. And I'm going to wash all the glue on off my hands. Have a great week. That was a fun tag to make. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. If you like this video, please like this video. Thanks. Bye.